AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
In my opinion, Jaylen Brown might be the biggest genius in the NBA today. He sees Stephen A. Smith, and he got a message for Stephen A.
Going forward, I look forward to like clearing up some misconceptions and addressing some things from the past. So maybe me and Stephen A. will have a sit down at some point and hash things out.
Jaylen Brown saying perhaps a sit down with you is in order on his appearance at Hot Ones. What do you think?
I'm looking forward to it. I definitely intend for it to happen. I'm happy to hear that he does as well, because there needs to be a real discussion. This is a good brother. This is an educated brother. He's got a lot of things going for him. He's the reigning finals MVP in the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. He's a champion now. He should have been on Team USA, et cetera, et cetera. He should be receiving a lot of endorsement deals because of his greatness on the basketball court as well as his character. But there are a lot of things that are held against him. And when you bring that stuff up, a lot of times people try to kill the messenger. I don't root against folks. I root for them. I don't give a damn who it is. And if I don't like you, I think you know me, that I'm honest enough to say so. I don't have personal agendas and all of that stuff. What I did when I reported.
I don't root against folks.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if that's true.
And I was just about to say that the exact words you were saying, OG. I don't know if that's totally true, but
you starting off lying already.
Your man Brian Black thinks he's a smooth criminal, moonwalking over there.
Right. Now if am I bugging? Was Jaylen Brown smirking when he was saying what he was saying? Did you see it flee, or am I bugging?
I thought he was as serious as he could be in the setting that he was in. Right. That was the joint. The hot wings. We eating the hot wings and all of that. That was that joint. So I thought he was as serious as he could be, I guess. I don't know. But I feel you.
Yeah. So I Stephen A. Smith, man, it's I've been saying this. Listen, man, he's skating on thin ice, man. Like to the point where it's like, it's I get he the big dog over there and it's entertainment, but listen, man, he about to be on an island with just him and Molly. And I want to see how they gonna hold it down. Okay. They're gonna have to start paying people to talk to him.
I got a
telling you, man.
I got a question for y'all, man, and this might take us completely off the topic at hand, and we might stay here for a second. Can ESPN go forward without Stephen A. Smith?
Yes.
You know what I mean by go forward. Like, obviously they can go forward, but can they be what they are currently right now, especially in the basketball space, if they don't have Stephen A?
I think so.
Of course you can. It's billions of dollars over there, but bro, you ain't see the clip yesterday when Mad Dog, I seen it on Twitter. He said, "Yo, we can't even use the bathroom without your permission." And they laughing, but they serious.
They dead serious.
Bro, Stephen A. got Bob Iger. He's on a helicopter with him. He's a different level, man. First of all, shout out to Jaylen Brown, man. He has moved up in the sneaky Brooklyn Ninja rankings. My man is no joke out here. Yo, Stephen A., let's sit down and talk. I love this. Because remember, he's the rebel. Let's not forget Kyrie Irving on First Take. This was awkward to me. This was always awkward. The way he talked.
I thought this was one of the worst interviews I've ever seen.
This was terrible.
This was one of the worst interviews. I remember watching this live, and I was like, before you play it, Fabian, I swear, OG, I was like, what did he just say? I was so confused that, like, he said a whole lot of nothing. Like, when, I ain't gonna get that example, but it was just crazy. Like,
but let's not forget that at that time he just left Cleveland, just left LeBron. He's on an airplane with these hidden text messages, hidden messages, and we were all just like, "Yo, but why did you leave?" Just straight up say he's about to be a free agent. I want all the leverage. I want my own team. I want to be a leader. And what felt worse to me was that Max Kellerman would talk to him, and he just had an attitude. And I love Kyrie, but these are the missteps for me. And the only reason why I bring that up is because Jaylen Brown does remind me of Kyrie Irving a lot. He does.
We couldn't hear that, Fabian.
No, I wasn't playing it.
You wasn't playing. Okay.
I could play it.
Yeah, no. You ain't gotta play it. But Flea, to answer your question. Oh, go ahead, Fabian. I'm sorry.
He reminds me of him a lot because he's a rebel. Kyrie's a rebel at the end of the day. He doesn't want to think in the box. You know, at the time, flat Earth. You know, he made fun of him for it, but I'm okay with that. If you're learning and going real time, you know what? I was bugging on that. I did some more research. I always love Kyrie when he's just straight up. Like, yo, man, it ain't even that serious, and he's just being himself. When he's just like this, like us, I love him to death. And Jaylen Brown looks like he's in the Robin position also in Boston and re-signed with them. And he's look at Scottie Pippen, the way he talks. Being a Robin is not easy. Kyrie did not want to be Robin. Pippen clearly had a problem with that. And Jaylen Brown is doing it, and people are still going full throttle against him to try to separate them. That is always in the air. Yo, they don't belong together. Even now, Finals MVP.
Right. But it's crazy that Kyrie don't want to be a Robin, and he's a Robin now. He's been a Robin. Remember, he's the number 2 option behind Luka. He's not the number 1 option.
Right. But that's just what it is. He's a human being. And Jaylen Brown is going, you know what? Ain't nothing promised on any other team. Let me just go with my man. We've been to 3 conference finals. I'm riding this out. Smart dude. And I just like the way that he said, yo, Nike's against me. The Olympics against y'all, all against me. So I'm going to do, I'm going to go on Hot Ones, which is, that's immediate viral moment. They're going to replay it on First Take. I'm going to shout out Stephen A. Smith. Now you got to play it on First Take. They ask him about it. And imagine him sitting down with Stephen A. This is a YouTube world. He knows, you know what? I ain't got to be on Nike and Olympics. I'm going to just go take over YouTube. I'm going to take over the underground real quick and be the underground king, the people's champ, which to me, I earn more and more respect for Jaylen Brown every single day. And he's on Boston. It's hard to do that. Just like Derek Jeter over there with the Yankees. I hated the Yankees, but Jeter, shit, I got to salute him. Damn it. You know what I'm saying? With Jaylen Brown, I got everything. Every time he does something to me, I salute it. Fuck Nike. Here's a bootleg version of your sneaker. I'm gonna put it out. What you gonna do? Nothing. I'm Jaylen Brown. I'm the astronaut. I'm the most interesting man ever.
He's smart, and I hate the fact that he gets a bad rap because he's a black man and he's smart. He's intelligent, and he knows that he's intelligent. I don't think that gets talked about enough. Like, the reason why there is this intimidation of him from whatever whoever they are, is because the young man is smart and he's not too shy to let y'all know. And I don't think that should be a reason that they kill him for it. I think it's ridiculous, to be honest with you. But some guys would be scared to display how intelligent they are, especially being on that big of a stage, right? Shut up and dribble. Right, that mantra, how they look at us. Like, as soon as somebody starts exhibiting something else, especially these superstars, besides dribbling a basketball, now they're the rebel. And I think, I don't think that gets talked about enough. I think it's really unfair, to be honest with you. But I mean, what's fair?
It comes with the territory, right? Like,
right.
Like I said, with Kyrie, he made a couple of missteps, and it's tough to go against the grain with a lot of stuff out there because we know what it is. But maybe he walked and crawled so this guy could run. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kyrie was on that team before. It's not like they never heard one bad word about Kyrie from any teammate ever. None of them. It's always just been his missteps. And with Jaylen Brown, it looks like they trying the same thing. What Grant Hill did, I'm starting to look at Grant Hill differently too. I read your book, Grant Hill, and all that, but what are you doing with Atlanta?
Grant Hill,
what you did with the Olympics, right? All that.
Jalen Rose. Anyway, Jalen Rose been told us about Grant Hill.
Yeah, Grant Hill a sucker.
I don't appreciate Jalen Rose either, to be honest with you. He kind of like he flip flop too. But my point is that now if you're gonna go up against someone like Jaylen Brown, you better be thorough. This guy's thorough. That's my thing with Jaylen Brown. He's thorough. I'm gonna stand on this, and I'm gonna be the most. I'm gonna look like the professor out here. You can't just beat that man.
Right, but I just hope if he do have a sit down with Stephen A, I hope they both keep it as thorough as everybody making it out to be. I hope they don't chuck and jive. I hope they don't duck certain questions, and I hope they don't duck smoke from each other. It could be respectful. So I don't want no sit down and it's a whole bunch of fakeness. Because to me, that's what it's seeming it's going to be. Simple and plain. My thing is, with Jaylen Brown, just continue to, prove everybody wrong by your play on the court. Win more championships, get better, getting that MVP race, things like that. But I don't want to see no sit down and, you know, they laughing and joking and it's all that. Nah, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. And to me, that's what it's going to turn out to be. And that's when it works for Stephen A. Smith. That's where he's smart at.
I don't think that young brother is going to put himself in a position to do what I think you think would happen. Like, I don't think Stephen A. could play with him, right? I don't think he could bring him into any arena, whether that be on First Take, whether that be his own podcast, whether that be anywhere. I don't think that young brother could get played with Stephen A. the way Stephen A. does other guys. So I would hope not, like you're saying, I would hope it is not is inauthentic a word. Like, I don't know. Right. I would hope that it's not. I would hope that they would keep it as thorough as possible. But I would lean more towards Jaylen Brown being the guy that like keeps it a buck as opposed to Stephen A. Smith, right? Because everything is about $1 at the end of the day, right? He could act, again, what I said, act on First Take and act goofy and stuff like that and give this, persona. But at the end of the day, when confrontation happens, he's not, I just want to talk to you niggas at the end of the day. That's what it's about.
In his mind, Stephen A's mind, he's already deciding on whether he wants to bring Jaylen Brown on First Take or his own YouTube channel first. And it would benefit him more to bring him to his YouTube channel, especially right before negotiations for the ESPN contract. That's how I look at that. And I cannot see him veering away from any one of them questions that he asked. How do you feel about them saying that you're not marketable like that? Because I never said it. I'm just passing along the message. I don't see him not avoiding them questions.
Can I
especially
ask y'all
to make it more enticing?
Can I ask y'all a question? Is he marketable? Your opinion? Can he be a superstar in the NBA?
Yeah, I think so.
When we think about marketable, though, Flea, we think about Ant-Man, John Morant. Look at Luka. He ain't marketable, and he's the best player in the game. Embiid is marketable. He's a lunatic. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's a character. Somebody said in the comments, he ain't got no style. Somebody said Jaylen Brown ain't got no style. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kyrie's marketable, the flashiness, and it's not like Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown might have the best dunks in the NBA in the last 5 years, yamming it on everybody. But something about him, to what Stephen A was trying to bring up,
I don't know about that. Ant-Man, John Morant, I don't know about that right there. You just said.
All right, you just mentioned two of the best dunkers in the game. That's what I'm saying. He's in that company at Finals MVP. How is that guy not marketable?
He's not in that company, bro.
All right, we're gonna pull up some Jaylen Brown dunk highlights.
In what company? Those two guys?
Yeah, he's not in their company. Nah.
In terms of basketball?
No, talking about dunking. Yeah.
I'm saying all around the board. He's not.
No, I'm talking about dunking the ball. I ain't talking about no.
Okay. I'm saying
leader of a team.
I'm saying basketball wise, dunking wise, whatever you want to call it. To me, he's not on a level.
You just asked a question. You just asked the world if John Morant missed the boat, and now you about to say Jaylen Brown ain't better than John Morant? Nah, hell no. I ain't. Nah, we're not flying with that. Nah, not
Jaylen Brown is better than John Morant
right now. Yes, give me Jaylen Brown.
I'm not saying that. All also was a damn dunk highlight, and here go AllBall with a spin move of the century, and you gonna fall right for it, Flea. And he spelled my words. Is Jaylen Brown better than John Morant right now? He has yet to prove he could lead a team like that, bro. Second in the Western Conference. It's a little bit different than being first in the Eastern Conference the last couple of years. I understand you went to 3 conference finals, but I'm biased on this one, Flea.
I mean,
big job.
Cool. I'm not saying John Morant is just bad. I'm just forcing OG to stand on what he said a couple weeks back. I could care less if John Morant better than Jaylen Brown. I think Jaylen Brown's marketable. That was the question. Right.
I know, but I'm just saying,
AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.